Finally, thank you to your master, your manager Zachary, for this opportunity. I'm very nervous right now. Take a breath.
Oh, no worries. No worries.
First, this is my room. I can listen the Power Rangers music, and this is my Ranger corner. Mere
Oh,
all figures
it's a great
and the
collection.
poster of my Morphicon style, and you stay in my room.
It's a great collection.
Yes, many 4 years. My first figure I can buy in 2014. My first trip to USA.
Great.
Así que thank you. Bueno, let's go to the question, Master.
Okay.
First, in many more days, in May, and you stay in Chile, I have my community Power Rangers Army Chile. I have my first, our first anniversary. Please, first you can send a special greeting for our community.
Sure. Who's your community?
You can say congratulations to Power Rangers Army Chile.
So congratulations, Power Rangers Chile.
And give you a special gift. Do you stay with you? Some picture? Remember that? I take a picture. Yes, mira, wait. I'm prepared for that. Cellular is not working now. Yes, aquí está. This is the picture, the present for you. Remember that? You can see?
Oh, yes. Yep. I do
You
remember
stay in
that.
your room?
I have it in my collection downstairs.
Okay. Very
Thank
happy
you
my
very much.
community say they remember that. And this picture.
I remember that picture. That was fun.
Thank you. But the question finally. First, what do you think about your Power Morphicon convention and the legacy we can leave to all your friends?
Well, I think the Power Morphicon convention is the biggest in the world. There's not a better Power Ranger convention anywhere. As far as the legacy that it leaves, I think the legacy goes around the world. I don't think that's just because of Power Morphicon. I think that's because the show speaks to everyone in one way or another. There's a brother, sister, or sister figure, or father figure, or a mother figure, or a trusted, familiar, family-like figure for everyone, no matter where they come from. So I think I think that's why its legacy is so big.
Yes. You stay in all the Morphicons? The first, the 2007, no?
No, I only a few of them I've been to.
Always busy. Always a long line to stay with you. The
Yeah.
last stay with my friends to Power Rangers Argentina.
Oh, okay.
And stay with you and take a picture and you can send your autographs in your flag.
Yeah.
Very
yeah.
special in the other Hilton, only one day. It's Thursday, right? Only one day.
Yeah, I won't be in Houston. I won't be there for that one, but I remember in the past.
Yes. Thank you for that answer. Second, tell us about your Ranger election process. What do you feel at the time of the casting?
Well, I wasn't really sure. I didn't know what to expect. At the time, the show was called Phantoms. It wasn't called Power Rangers. So for me, I was very young. I didn't know better. So I think I was very unsure of what the show was going to be, what it really meant, and I enjoyed it. I loved getting to do my martial arts. I loved the fighting. I loved meeting with the other cast members. But I was pretty unsure of the whole process because I wasn't an actor. I wasn't familiar with how any of it worked. So it was all very new. I was pretty unsure. But once I was cast and I learned more about it, I fell in love with it.
And how many times to we'll repeat the casting? Maybe 1 week, 2 months.
Oh, no. I probably went, I think I had 5 or 6 auditions.
Ah, okay. You can wait so many weeks to answer. You are a Red Ranger, maybe, no?
There were a lot of people. There were thousands and thousands.
And you receive a call, you stay in your home, take a coffee maybe, and telephone ring and say something?
No, the final audition, they pulled me aside afterwards and told me that I had won the role.
Wow. Wow. I'm very nervous. Maybe it's due for
Sure.
that opportunity. Wow.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Good. What the color you had chosen to be different from the color that you qualified? And many colors of Power Rangers.
Yeah. I don't think I would have chosen a different color. I couldn't imagine being a different color. I think red was my favorite color.
And when you return to the series inside the Power Rangers CEO, do you know is a gold and black is your new costume, or do you don't know?
They told me before I started filming they wanted me to be the Gold Ranger.
And this experience in CEO is more different than the first series, or is more fantastic maybe with the first one?
It felt very different. I enjoyed the original series, I think, more. But being the Gold Ranger was a lot of fun. It put a different light on my character, Jason. So it was still a lot of fun. The cast was wonderful. But I think my original cast is where my heart lies.
Fantastic. And in the fight inside the series, you stay inside your cosplay and maybe working in some fights, or always stand?
Sometimes I was inside the cockpit, sometimes I was outside. I did both.
And do you like to fight your partners? Maybe some accident?
No accidents. We were all very good. So we were very careful, no accidents.
Oh, very good. For
At
that,
least
very
not-
good memories.
Not for me.
Very good memories for that.
Yeah.
Good, fantastic. This is a special question. Imagine that Hasbro called you and says, Austin, you are a new producer of the new series of Power Rangers. What name put to your series, first? And second, if you can create a new Ranger in the different color of the series, what color it is?
I think that maybe I would name the series Legends.
Legends. Okay.
Legend. Because of so many of the different characters who were legends before, who are legends now, and will be legends to come. And if I had to create a new Ranger, I would want to do something maybe in line with something from history. I love history. So maybe something Viking related, or maybe something Incan or Aztec related, or something Egyptian related, like an ancient warrior from one of those eras would be the design of my new suit to create a new Ranger. I think that's what I would enjoy.
It's interesting. And the color of the new Ranger? Maybe leather, maybe fluor.
Yeah, it would have to be a cross of something between ancient leather and maybe metallic armor. You know, maybe a golden armor or silver armor, something from ancient times. And I think his power would have to come from, a jewel that they would have been familiar with in the time, an old ruby or an old diamond or something along those lines.
Wow. And maybe you're a star in your old series, like a mentor to the new Power Rangers?
Absolutely. I think Jason is a character that would travel through time, and there would have been a version of him as a Viking or as an Aztec or as an Incan or as an Egyptian, and I think we would see his family line throughout history, and I think throughout history he would be known as many names, the Guardian, or I don't know, many different names. I would have to think of ways throughout history to intermingle him, to always be there to oversee the Rangers. Kind of like he's the special one who creates and oversees all of the new and old.
Wow. And maybe one Latin American ranger. Some ranger of some special country.
Sure. So maybe he would be American Indian. Because
Yes.
I think those maybe were the first Americans.
Indian. Like that. So fantastic. You can create a guion about. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Who
it would be
knows?
pretty neat.
Yeah, very good idea from Chile, Latin America for you, Master.
That's right.
This question is for the people who know the Power Rangers by Netflix, maybe. For my time, I see you on TV from 1993. I
Sure.
stay in the school and come back and see the Zordon, Megazord, and you.
Right.
For that, I'm the Red Ranger Chile. I'm your official representative in my country for my cosplay.
Great.
And very fantastic then. I received very special message to old ladies, to grandmothers, come back with me or stay with me and take pictures and say, you are my dream. Maybe, very special, some ladies kiss my helmet, my legacy helmet, and say, oh, you my love, Jason. I try to represent you in the very good way, Master.
Thank you.
And after the success of the series, what do you now? I see you are paramedic, you stay in the world. Tell me something about that.
Well, I spent 12 years as a paramedic in the DC area. I spent 4 years as a medic in the Middle East for the war. I tried to save lives where I could, help people where I could. I've worked with police, fire, EMS, and now I'm back producing films, TV, video games, stuff all over the world. So I stay very busy.
Right now you stay in many movies. I try to come back reality about the two movies, Fierce Survival and what happened about that?
The director and I got busy on separate schedules. So we still are actually trying to coordinate our schedules to finish filming.
But don't forget, stay waiting, Survivor's End. Yes?
Yes, yes.
Ah, good. And the hair, how can I don't remember, the gift to the heart. What happened about the movie?
We lost our producer and are looking for a new one to actually produce the film.
Still waiting to.
We would love to do that one. It's a good film.
Yes, the message of that movie is fantastic.
Yes.
I can see the story, the book, and cry about that. It's very emotional.
It's powerful.
And I hope that your character is very strong and change the things of the see your life, because you stay with the person with the accident, maybe with the car, and less you stay with the daughter in the movie receive this special gift. So, I can't wait to see that movie, Master. Please, you can in your website some advice about many news about that.
I hope so. I hope so soon. I did another movie called Monsters at Large.
Yes, yes. I tried to
That
find that. Yes.
it's it's on DVD now. And then I just did another one called A Walk with Grace. And
Yes.
I just got that one picked up by a production house. So that should be coming out on DVD very soon.
And for that, I try to apologize my bad English. I understand the language, but in Chile, always speak Spanish. I can practice
Sure.
every day, but I try
Sure.
to express correctly. And this
You
is
do great.
my cosplay right now. You can see.
That's
Oh,
great.
it's
That's
good.
great.
This is
Yeah.
legacy helmet. Inside the community, have my friend Rodrigo Muñoz. He is working. He's architect. He's working in helmets like Anaki in very good production. I can't wait to to give that helmet because I community come back to Fanatic. When you stay, come back in 2 more weeks. Like to our community this time.
Wow.
And also say you can like to come back to Chile someday.
Yeah, I would love to.
My profession is engineer of tourism, but I love, I know very special places. Contact with me, no problem about that. I very contact to visit some place interesting for you in Santiago.
Okay.
And come back to the south and north of Chile. I give you some advice for that. Así que all your trust to contact, no problem about that, master.
Thank you.
But finally, you can do it. Your Morphin sequence in Spanish for all Latin American fans.
De Morphases amigos.
Eso, Morphosis amigos. Yes.
That's right.
Fantastic. But Austin, this is my dream for you. Thank you again very much. Thank you for this time. I can't wait maybe 1 year and a half to speak. I can't believe it again. And you are your mentor, our mentor of our community. Our community is very happy to your greetings to say. And your final words to Chile. You say something in Spanish to Power Rangers Army Chile.
Well, Chile es mi favorito en todos los países en América del Sur. So, me gusta Chile y Santiago y Concepción. Me gusta mucho.
Maybe in so many minutes I start to cry. I'm a strong, but I'm very sentimental. And finally say the thank you for your legacy. Thank you for your teachings inside the series. We now understand to our lives. Thank you for show to send this energy to another people. And finally, the morphosis, the significator to the morphosis for me, our community is a special way to confront to all troubles and try to resolve every day. Life is not gonna be easy. You can create a smile. It's a very way to send this smile to your family, your friends, and your pets also.
That's right.
This is the significator of the morphosis for me. And say
That's
this
right.
morphin time is many more to a toy. Is the way to give the special life to the future. Yes.
You brighten someone's day.
Maybe the final, but I try to explain that.
No, it's great. That's great. That's exactly right.
Do you remember you give you a special case chain to the first Morphicon?
The first gift at the first Morphicon?
Yes, I wait maybe 1 hour in the Pasadena and give you a case chain of Chile.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do remember that.
This is me. Maybe my hair waiting you is lost my hair.
That's okay. We all do someday.
And wait to see you in the next Morphicon, PMC 2020. Please go the 3 days, not only 1 day. Please go the 3 days. This time is go with my brother, my nephew, and the Power Rangers Army Chile. Maybe 2 or 3 persons more. And I like to stay here.
I would try.
Okay, Master. Thank you again. May the force be with you. I'm a very good fan of Star Wars. I have my R2-D2.
Oh yeah, I love Star Wars too.
And also I to show my poster, my Power Ranger poster. You stay here in the CO and red. This is change.
That's great.
And I try to training with Rocky, maybe.
Sure.
And this is again my special picture. And you stay here in the some red figures. You can see the movie, figure art, and the red, mini red. You stay here. Very, very good. And here.
That's great.
And my Lotus Megazord, you stay here. Here.
That's great.
Always stay in my room. But that's it. I thank you again. And I like to see you again. Remember me as your official representative about Red Ranger Chile. And
I will.
Thank you for your legacy again.
No problem.
Don't forget Chile. Don't forget Power Rangers Army Chile.
I will not. Morphas amigos.
It's morphing time. Good night, Master.
Good night,
Bye-bye.
brother.
Thank you. Thank you very much.